Alright, there we go. Now we're actually ready to start. Happy Tuesday to you. Welcome to Thanksgiving week if you celebrate that. If you don't, well, I'm sorry you have to deal with all the nonsense, including Black Friday. Anyway, going to be continuing on with Red Dead Redemption 2 again. We are just about at the end of Chapter 3, as far as I can tell. We ended up in a bit of a situation with the Greys and the Braithwaites, ended up basically murdering all of them. After that, we had found out that John Marston's son Jack had been kidnapped, and going to be going after him next. Seems to be the plan. But the other part of that is the Pinkertons ended up coming to camp. And basically means we're gonna have to run again.
It's gonna work out, John. It's gonna work out. Listen to Dutch.
Now, I don't expect you to understand this, but I have never been more proud of you than I am right now, brother. You're doing the right thing.
If I don't get that boy back safe, she'll kill us all.
I know, but looking at this logically, well, that boy is fine. They took him to scare us. Nobody takes a boy to harm him.
He's right, John.
What do you think, Arthur?
The boy will be fine. But, well, of course Marston's scared rotten. I mean, we killed all those people. We stirred up all that trouble. For nothing.
No, not for nothing. For living. Now, we get that boy back, and we go. Trust me.
Hey, Dutch, we got a problem.
Not a problem. Visitors. A solution. Good day, fine people. Mr. Vanderlind, Mr. Matthews, I presume. And who are you?
Rip Van Winkle.
Huh. Good day, sir. Agent Milton, Pinkerton Detective Agency. Agent Ross. Ah, Mr. Morgan, nice to see you again.
And to what do we owe the pleasure, Agent Moron?
I don't know if you're aware, but this is a civilized land now. We didn't kill all them savages only to allow the likes of you to act like human dignity, and basic decency was outmoded or not yet invented. This thing, it's done.
This place ain't no such thing as civilized. It's man, so in love with greed, he has forgotten himself and found only appetites.
And as a consequence, that lets you take what you please, kill whom you please, and hang the rest of us? Who made you the messiah to these lost souls you've led so horribly astray?
I'm nothing but a seeker, Mr. Milton.
You ain't much of anything more than a killer, Mr. Vanderlind. But I came to make a deal. It's time. You come with me, and I give the rest of you 3 days to run off, disappear, and go and live like human beings someplace else.
You came for me? Risk life and limb in this den of lowlifes and murderers so that they might live and love? Ain't that fine?
I don't want to kill all these folk, Dutch. Just you.
In that case, it'd be my honor to join you. Excuse me, friends. I have an appointment to keep with...
I think your new friend should leave now, Dutch.
You're making a big mistake. All of you.
Yeah, dreadful. We have got something. Something to live and die for. How awful for us.
Mr. Milton, stop following us. We'll be gone soon.
I'm afraid I can't. And when I return, I'll be with 50 men. All of you will die. Run away from this place, you fools! Run!
Come on.
Get your damn hands off of me, boy.
What now?
We get out of here. And quick. Any ideas?
I know a big old house, hidden in the swamps outside Saint Denis. I'm sure they'll find us eventually, but it should buy us a few days.
A few days is all we need.
There's a spot out by Shady Bell. Lenny and I got into that dispute with the previous occupiers. Place is well hidden.
You and Arthur, ride out to make sure no one else has moved in. Lenny, you go follow those fools out of here. Make sure that they leave. And John, we'll get Jack back, and we'll get going. Rest of you, get packing!
Come on, John.
This is crazy.
Get packing.
But we need a new spot offer.
Follow me. I know the way.
All right then. Need to find another place to disappear to.
John.
We should be going for Jack.
We will. We have to move everyone first before that bastard Milton comes back with an army. We ain't no use to Jack in jail or at the end of a rope.
I don't even know what to think no more.
Just gotta keep our cool. Be smart about this.
Smart? Are you joking? We made too much noise once again. We drew it right to us. I mean, how many people we killed the past few weeks?
Far too many.
It's Dutch playing his games. Hosea, too. Getting involved with those two families. Master con men working their magic.
They thought there was a lot of gold.
Yeah, they thought there was money. Ain't there always?
Look, Marston, I don't know what to tell you. Things don't always work out. That ain't nothing new.
Jack's gone. We lost Sean, Mac, Davy, Jenny. And for what?
We can't change what's done. We can only move on.
But one day, we need to start learning from our mistakes.
Come on, it ain't all bad. We've had a rocky run. We'll be okay. We'll get through it.
Dutch will fix it. Dutch will come up with a big plan. Right now, every plan gets us into worse trouble. We're getting further from where we're meant to be going.
Now, you can't put all this on Dutch. You're worked up, and rightly so. Just don't get too far in your head with all this. You'll never get out.
It's a goddamn mess. That poor kid. We chose this life. He didn't.
I don't know. I think this life chose us.
You, me, Dutch, Hosea. It's been a long time now.
Sure has. Lots changed.
I sometimes wonder if things was ever the way we remembered them. If we were ever who we thought we was.
Like I told you, don't go down a rabbit hole with this, Marston. That won't help nothing. All right? Should be just down this path to the left here.
So it wasn't very far.
What were you talking about before?
I treated Jack bad. Abigail, too. I didn't want to believe he was mine. You know, when I was lost on that mountain after Blackwater, part of me thought...
That's it up ahead.
Part of me thought that.
We're moving up in the world.
Part of me thought that's
You ain't
where we're
seen
headed.
inside it yet.
Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better. You sure this place is empty?
I ain't sure on nothing.
All right. Let's leave the horses here and take a look.
I mean, we did murder everyone here.
Still some here.
I can see that. You think there's more of them?
I'll check the house. You keep watch out. Here.
That guy not die? Didn't exactly cover transition.
Any more of you upstairs? I'm coming for you. You hear me? Who the hell do you think you are? Come out with your hands up. You can still walk out of here.
Hi.
Coming for
I knew you'd come soon enough. You were some of the coward, like you. The bounty hunters, the freedmen, the carpetbaggers, the army of criminals who stole our land and our government. I survived them all.
Ah, this guy's gonna shoot himself, I think.
Our fight will live on.
Jesus.
How's it looking up there?
I think that's a lot. Didn't even have to shoot the last one.
Good. Come help me with this, will you?
So needy, John.
You coming?
So do it all quietly. Gotta make sure we loot everything, just in case.
All right up there?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I didn't want to take... Okay. Thought I was gonna try and grab a revolver that I didn't want. Can I loot these dudes? Yeah, whatever.
Here. Give me a hand moving these bodies. Don't want the others walking into this.
Does have a point.
Are you gonna help me carry these then? Follow me. All right, this way. We'll dump the bodies in the swamp over there.
Not exactly a proper burial.
Okay, I can deal with the rest of the bodies. You go meet up with the caravan, guide them in.
Okay, this is our mission now. It kind of feels like busy work to me, if I'm being honest. I was say that's not exactly doing it very well.
Welcome home, all of you, to my humble abode. We got fine living. Ignore the corpses and the alligators. It's paradise.
I love it. Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, would you two kindly work your magic? Arthur, take a ride with me.
Sure.
Come on.
George,
Yes?
could I have a word with you?
Not now. Come on, Arthur. Can you believe that girl? all I've got going on, and she wants to talk.
Everything okay with you two?
I got far more important things to worry about right now than Molly O'Shea.
So, where are we going?
To take a look at this eighth wonder of the civilized world, Saint Denis, I keep hearing about. According to the map, the road up this way should lead us right in there.
All right. I guess this day ain't over yet.
Not quite. Good work back there, Arthur. Everything went okay?
Few loose ends, nothing major.
Only had to shoot one guy, really.
About what you'd expect. He's taking it hard.
We are going to get that boy back, whatever it takes. I need you to start asking around in the city for Bronte. Subtly, of course. Public places, maybe start with the saloon. Anyone who can put us in contact with him.
Of course. What about the Pinkertons?
I'm fairly sure nobody followed us. We moved out fast. We should be safe for a few days here.
And then?
I think we need to move a little further. Put some ocean between us and all of this. The mess with those two families, losing Sean.
Where the hell are you gonna go?
I see things differently now. For a long time, I truly believed a paradise lay somewhere in the West for us. But I just don't know anymore.
So we're leaving the country now?
Maybe. I'm still thinking about it. Whatever we do, we'll need more money. In any case, we have more pressing matters to attend to first.
Industrialized place. Huh.
Okay, there she is. A real city. The future.
Big cities. They're
always repellent.
Exactly.
I'll find you in there. Go see what you can figure out.
Yes.
Hit the load. Oh, okay. There we go. Chapter 4. Chapter 3 seemed to go on for quite a while. So I knew it had to be coming.
Gavin? Oh. Has anyone seen Gavin? I thought I'd seen him.
Howdy, mister.
Have you seen Gavin?
You still haven't found him?
Nope. But I won't give up. He's lost.
This guy.
One morning, I just woke up and he wasn't there. Someone must have taken him.
Maybe he just left.
Gavin? No. No. We were best mates. I mean, really, best mates. He'd never leave me. Never. Gavin!
What the heck do you want?
I am so worried.
You get the heck out of my way, dude.
Gav!
Mister.
Gav! Where are you?
I'm like stuck and I can't ride. I can't run him over, apparently.
Look here.
The hell? That was weird. I was like frozen there.
Oh, that's really...
What's gotten into you?
So this place looks kind of like dirty. Probably all the soot from the factory.
Stick 'em up, cowboy.
Who the hell are you?
Yeah, real funny, Dutch.
Oh, I thought so. So, here we are in a strange land of papists and rapists. America's very own Gomorrah.
Yeah, cities all look the same to me. So, how you get on?
I've been asking around about Mr. Bronte. And from what I've heard, this establishment is our best lead, but I haven't had any joy in there so far.
So, I should just give it a shot?
I think so. Just keep it cool.
You know me?
I'll meet you back here anon.
Arthur's the embodiment of cool.
Funny you should say that.
Well, you know how it is. I told them. I said, that's the state of Lemoyne for you. America's dirty little French secret.
That's why we love it.
Born and
Hey,
raised.
can I get a drink here?
Well, I'll get you in a second.
Not unless we all get washed away.
Every year they say that's gonna happen. It ain't happened yet. Let me tell you something.
Just trying to wait
The rest
patiently.
of the states, they lucky to have us. If it wasn't for us, they'd probably have run back to Britain with the tails between their legs at the first sign of trouble.
You got that right.
Now, how can I help? You look like a whiskey man.
Sure.
$1, please.
For a whiskey?
Oh, that's the real stuff. From Scotland.
Okay. Here, have one for yourself.
Well, thank you.
So, mister, if I ask you a question, you ever hear of a fellow by the name of Bronte?
Who's asking?
Me. I'm asking.
No, leave it, friend.
What do you mean, leave it?
Look, I don't know what business you in, but leave it, friend. You and your pal that was in here before.
Well, that went well.
Bronte? Angelo Bronte. Mr. Big, Mr. Italian spaghetti-eating long streaker piss big. He makes my skin crawl. I'm so swarthy, cocksucker. You know what I mean, friend?
Where can I find him?
Oh, well, I reckon you talk to them kids in the alley, they'll know, I guess.
This.
Oh, and friend, you be careful now. Immigrants, they're not to be trusted.
This smells of ambush.
It's really become quite the craze.
So you just walk up to any man with a ring on his finger and turn it 3 times?
Yes. And then after 24 men, find any married person, male or female.
Hey. Hey, you got a cigarette, mister?
Maybe.
Huh?
I'm looking for a fellow named Angelo Bronte. Italian.
I know him. Everyone knows him.
Where is he?
We'll take you up,
Italian.
but it'll cost
I reckon I can pay.
$5.
Where's he live? New York?
I'm an entrepreneur. If you don't want to pay, then I don't want to walk.
That's about bread. Here. Come on.
This away. Let's go, mister. You coming, Cleet? Stay close. Easy to get lost around here. Come on, then.
Should pistol whip this
you
kid.
new to the city, mister?
Pretty much.
Don't worry. No one knows it as good as me and Cleet.
Is that right?
Hope you won't need his services, but you got the doctor on the corner there. Nice enough, fella. That's Baird and Schreiber on the right there. Famous bookstore. Not that I'm much of a reader myself. Now over here's a real piece of art. That's the Church of the Holy Blessed Virgin, mister. Modeled on the famous church in Toulouse, which is in France. You been to Toulouse, mister?
No.
We're Catholics here, mister. Ain't Baptist or nothing.
My mama said they used to burn Protestants and all, but
It's true.
Bet they don't have nothing so fine where you come from, mister. Look at them fine steeples.
Hey, you little pair of shits!
I said I didn't want to start running while I'm sipping tea.
Get going! He's coming after us!
You better stop right now.
Bye, mister!
You give that back!
I was gonna say, please let me pass this.
I'll kill you, thieving bastard! Bastard got off.
Ah, damn street trash. You after that kid? That shit went that way.
Thanks for the help, friend.
No, I kind of miss old bobtails.
Hey, you see a kid about 14 years old run through here?
Why, yes, we did. He went around the corner there.
Damn snitch!
That's enough. Come here. Hey! Moron!
Well, this escalated quickly.
You all right back there, old man?
Get back here!
Don't you have pigs to feed?
Ah, God damn it! Ah!
Just give it up, farm boy.
This is your last warning, boy.
Really want to shoot this kid, but I can't.
Careful!
Hey, eyes ahead, friend.
Good morning.
All that blood makes me feel sick.
I'm telling you, a cucumber's just...
Fellas, you seen a kid come through here? About 14, 15?
Oh, yeah, he ran right to us. Ran around the corner there.
Hello, miss. How's everything going? 先生，早晨。
What?
Fun, mister. I like you.
Just barreling through stuff.
Shit!
Keep running, Arthur.
What's the problem, friend?
Give me my things, boy.
What are you talking about, friend?
I ain't your friend, but that kid is, and he robbed from me. Now give me back my stuff and take me to Angelo Bronte.
Senor Bronte.
That kid was gonna show me before he robbed me. Now, come on.
You new in town, mister?
Come on.
Mr. Bronte's got a lot of friends, mister, but I ain't never seen you.
We ain't friends.
You don't like no one, mister. Mr. Bronte, he's got fine hair. He got a beautiful house, and I am proud to work for him. He got 50 men, mister. Why he gonna care a thing about you?
I just want to speak with him.
I'm sure you do, mister. You and them friends of yours been asking about him all over town. He been mighty disrespected. Bunch of muddy Yankees in town asking questions. Well, you and your friend should pay him a visit, mister. He's got a big house on Flavian Street opposite the park.
Hey, yokel.
Now, get out of here.
What a bunch of little assholes.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a start to our stay here. I see these baked beans in the litter. No big deal.
Look where you're going, please.
Girl?
So where have you been, horse? Yeah, I kind of wanted to detour to the gunsmith, but we're still technically on a mission, so may as well just do that then. I wonder if they'll have any different stock compared to other places.
Good morning. Arthur! Where you been?
Getting robbed?
Who by?
Bunch of children.
I won't inquire anymore.
But I found Mr. Bronte. Seems to be some Italian Mr. Big in town. Everybody knows him, but nobody wants to talk about him. Apparently lives in a big house on Flavian Street, opposite the park.
Good work.
So what now?
We go pay him a visit. I'll get John, you meet us there. Whatever it takes, we need to get that boy back.
I was gonna say, there's. Hope it wasn't loading again.
Decide which I like less. The swamps or the city. Both are full of parasites, reptiles, and slime. We're a long way east of land we know, and far from real open country.
Definitely not in our element here. Wonder if it's even possible to catch that kid. Actually, let's catch street urchin before he reaches the market. Okay, you can do it.
Don't worry, no, I'm done.
Oops. Alright, where is that gunsmith? There we are. May as well clean everything up and then see if he's got anything, you know, that we can upgrade or buy. You know, our $3,000 was almost taken from us.
Hey, you good? I'd like you to move.
I would like you to get the hell out of my way. Seems like an awkward spot to have the horse. Which one's the...
How do you do?
Hello.
Welcome to Cal Chow. I don't think I've seen you here before. When you're ready, have a browse of our catalog, and I can go out back and get what you're looking for.
Well, alright.
Glad to see you're taking care of it. So many people don't. Looks like you've been taking good care of that gun.
They all pretty much say the same thing.
You look after your firearm. Looks like you've been taking good care of that gun. Glad to see you're taking care of it. So many people don't.
I did buy something in order to slow down the weapon degradation.
Now, let me see.
So hopefully we have to deal with that less. Semi-automatic pistol. The Mauser. That's what I really want. field's not unlocked yet.
If you're heading anywhere near the slums, you should take a lot of bullets with you.
That's still locked. So they do gatekeep us a little bit. Well, nothing too exciting then. Pretty sure I have all the accessories that I need as well. Yeah, upgraded holster, bandolier. So we're good there.
Just ask if you need anything. No problem. You come back to it any time.
Good morning to you.
All right, over to Dutch.
Can anybody show me some kindness?
Pretty cramped in terms of the areas around here. I feel like my giant horse is just gonna run into everything. Dutch is just inhabiting every park bench. Alright, we haven't shot at anybody yet in the city. Wonder how long it's gonna take.
There you are. You boys ready? Of course. What else do you know about this guy?
Not much, just he's some slick little greasy-haired European who's clearly got power and money. Now, listen, if we go in there and start shooting up the place, boy's gonna get shot, that I guarantee. Fella like this, gonna have a lot of protection.
No one gonna get shot, Arthur, so everyone just relax. We'll charm him. Trust me.
Charm him, huh?
This the place?
Must be.
You okay, John? I guess. Excuse me, sir. We have an appointment to see Mr. Bronte.
Who are you?
You get your boss down here and now so we can talk about this like gentlemen.
Charmed him, for sure.
Run along now, boy.
Was that the special Dutch charm I heard so much about?
Relax. I got this. Don't worry, boys. We come in peace. We just need to straighten a couple of things out with your boss.
All these fancy dressed people. Really feel out of place. Wonder if we can get that kind of attire for Arthur.
Chi sono sti buffoni?
Sono qui per Picciotto.
Coi soldi?
Why do you take his son?
Excuse me.
I said, why did you take his son? We ain't got no problems with you, sir. Nor you with us. But if you want to start one, there's gonna be a lot of folks dead in this room before it's done.
So, you walk into my city, stinking of shit and looking like this, and you come into my house before you have a bath and you tell me how to act? You ask me to show compassion. Have I not shown you almost infinite compassion already by simply allowing you to breathe in my presence?
Indeed you have. Now, we are simple country folk. All we have is each other. And you have gone and you have took his son over some dispute with some inbred ex-slavers. It ain't got nothing to do with any one of us.
You had nothing to do with destroying the liquor business!
We was innocent bystanders. And that which we weren't innocent of, well, we most surely were ignorant of.
You twist words, you lie shamelessly. You think you are better than everyone else. Ti adoro. Date da bere sti uomini. Angelo Bronte.
Dutch Vanderland. Arthur Morgan.
Arthur, the pleasure is mine.
John Marston.
All mine, please.
So, can my friend have his son?
Of course, of course. But should I be out of pocket over a misunderstanding? Of course I know you would not want that, huh?
No.
No. So how about this? You perform a simple job for me, and you get your son back.
What is it?
A couple of people have taken to grave robbing in this cemetery.
Well, that is a fine place for it, the best.
I love this guy. I love you. See, they've taken not only to desecrating the dead, but they've done so without paying a tribute to the living. Thing is, they see my men, of course they run a mile. So maybe you two head off, huh? And you, Mr. Van der Linde, you tell me more about my manners. Salute.
Salute.
I mean, they're kind of holding him hostage, I guess. Or collateral.
Girl. Grave robbers? You think he's taking us for a fool?
No idea. What choice do we have?
None, I guess. This is idiotic.
You know where the cemetery is?
I think so. Pretty sure I rode by it earlier. It's real impressive.
You know, you did good holding your tongue in there.
Do you trust one word that comes out of that bastard's mouth? We don't even know where Jack is.
Listen, we found Bronte. We got in there. Dutch is with him now. All things considered, it could have gone a lot worse.
That poor kid. I ain't been a good father to him. I hope he's okay.
He'll be fine. I figure the Braithwaites were going to hold Jack ransom for all the money we cost him. They must have sent him here so we couldn't get to him. But Bronte knows by now there's no Braithwaites left to pay him. Jack ain't much use to him anymore. Let's just get this done. Let Dutch handle the rest.
I just hope you're right.
I don't trust Dutch anymore. Suspect Arthur might go that way too. This guy just walking
Okay. I think this is it.
right across the street.
Keep it down. Let's hitch the horses up ahead.
Let's get that horse bonding up. Bolt action in Lancaster works for me.
This way. All right. Let's see what's going on in here. I'll check this way. Stay quiet. We don't want to spook them.
Just gonna ignore that person who was running. I have no idea what that lady's doing. There's somebody coughing over here. Either he's got some indigestion or...
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a bit to drink. A friend died. They can hear us, you know. They're still with us.
You should get yourself home.
Alright. No dice there.
Good. Let's just walk normal.
Get in the car, and we'll bust the door in. I hear something in there.
You boys found my pappy's watching.
Oh shit. They were expecting it.
Damn it.
How many you see?
About 3 or 4. Hard to tell.
You should have paid Mr. Bronte.
Nice shooting.
Bastards are trying to draw us out.
Can't see worth a damn. We sure picked the right night for it. Let's stay on them. Come on.
You're dead, both of them.
What?
No doubt. Can hardly see what I'm shooting at.
Moves, glass.
Can I please shoot the guy who's...
I can think of better ways to...
Can I... What the hell? It wasn't letting me parry. That was awkward.
I'm fine. Sure hope they ain't seeing better than we are.
Just keep your head down. Let's stay on them. Come on.
You shouldn't have come here.
You were saying?
All right. Now let's find their stash. Gotta be around here someplace.
Okay, but we'll need to be quick.
We can't go back to Bronte empty-handed. Let's have a look where they first shot at us from.
Robbing grave robbers. We've hit the big time.
That was 18 bucks. That's pretty good.
We can't go back to Bronte with nothing to show for it, Arthur.
Working on it. Look at all this extra cash I'm picking up. Everybody's got like 20 bucks on them.
Like I said, let's look around where they jumped us.
Nope. That's a dead end. Wait. Okay, so that trail's Arthur.
Let's quickly check that spot where it all kicked off.
I'm looking, man.
Think there might be something in here.
One little pouch.
Got it. Good. Now let's get out of here. Shit, it's the law. Let's go. Maybe we can get out that gate. It's locked. We'll have to go back the way we came. Damn it. We better stick to the side.
I guess I'm following John.
Coming this way. Get down.
I found the body. Looks fresh. Still bleeding. Must just been killed. They're still here.
Alright, we don't want to screw with the law here. Guys, like, got a handheld train whistle. I can't. Waiting to get jumped. So there's two people at the gate.
They have to be here somewhere. You try the left, and I'll go straight ahead.
Oh, they're gonna walk right by us? That's convenient. We going, John?
Come on, quick. Let's get back to Dutch.
They didn't check the horses that were there. Lawmen are not very good at their job.
Looks like we lost them for now. Come on. Let's just get there.
Well, it's lucky I ain't a religious man.
Let's just get back there, collect our side of the deal.
You all right?
He best not be playing games with us.
He almost certainly is. Well, let's just see.
Of course he is.
Act normal.
How's he even gonna know we did what he asked?
I got a feeling most things around here get back to him pretty fast. Like I said, you see where we're
And the
at
man's
once we
got children and stuff working for him. I think he's aware of most of the goings on.
Come on, Arthur.
You don't get to basically be a mob boss, you know, otherwise.
What are you doing? Let's go get Jack.
Well, you took your time.
Where's your host?
Like I said, you took your time.
I'm glad to see you.
Let's get going. What a fine man. Hey, friend, thank Mr. Bronte for
right?
everything.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Come on.
You know, Arthur, Mr. Bronte has invited us to a garden party at the mayor's house. And us, just simple country boys. Let's go.
Mass murderers.
We have a new camp set up, Jack. You're gonna love it.
I mean, can't really keep the kid around this for much longer, I don't think.
Back to his mother.
You sure you're okay, son?
I'm fine. Papa Bronte said you'd come for me.
I'm sorry.
What for?
For that. For taking so long.
I had a fun time. I had my own room with a big bed
Did they do anything to you?
Have you ever had spaghetti?
What? What's that?
It's food. It looks like worms, but it's delicious.
Kids living large.
Papa Bronte teach me lots of Italian words.
Don't call him that, please.
You know, caballo? That means horse. And pantafola? That's a slipper.
A slipper?
They gave me 2 pairs. One for day and one for night.
Well, I'm just glad you're all right.
Bronte showed him how, you know, live large,
Best
really.
time. But I can't wait to see Mama. Did she miss me?
She sure did. Like you wouldn't know.
You had a nice night then?
Most enjoyable. Well, the man's an intolerable blowhard, but he stocks a fine bar. How did you fellers get on? Any problems?
Just had to kill people. No big deal.
We about doubled the population of that graveyard.
You know, I thought I heard gunshots, but the gramophone was playing.
Unbelievable.
Each to their strengths, Arthur. I went in there with a gun and left with a party invitation.
So, what'd you say this was? A garden party?
A big gala at the mayor's house. I'm told every rich fool in Lemoyne will be there.
So...
Bronte?
Oh, he'll be there too. Seems to more or less run this city. At least, that's the way he sees it.
So, we're still going to deal with the Raiders, then?
Opportunities for us. It's been a chaotic few days, but we can finally move forward now. Get the money we need and disappear.
Hey, they're back! I think I see Jack!
Abigail! Abigail! We got you, your son, everything.
We got him!
Mama!
He's fine!
I'm fine, Mama. They fed me good. Italian food. Did you ever eat that?
Come here, you silly boy. You got him. You got my son back. Dutch, Arthur, thank you. Thank you.
No thanks to you, John.
Son back!
Jack. How are you, boy?
I'm fine, thanks.
Everything's okay now. Abigail?
Can I go play now?
So?
Well, we met Mr. Bronte. He is quite a character.
Is he now?
You ever meet an Italian strong man before?
Not outside of a circus.
Well, let me tell you all about him. John, you go be with your family. Arthur, thank you. Boys, we got some work to do. Interesting work. But first, let's have a drink. We got Jack back!
Well, the boy's safe, thank goodness.
Thank you, Arthur. I don't know how to say it. Thank you.
I understand. Come on. Do as Dutch says. Go be with your family.
Damn, that was pretty decent for killing a couple grave robbers.
Hey, make some room for John there.
Let's get drunk. The appropriate response to...
Javier, play us away.
I get that they're trying to make, you know, they can't feel alive and all that, but... I don't really care. I still play that song to this day. I wonder if it actually existed in this year. I mean, it must have if they're trying to go for any sort of historical accuracy, but I could have overlooked it just to include it. Oh, I'm on the first floor. Not exactly the finest. Can I not sleep? Or is my room actually upstairs? Well, we got a bed and everything. Fast travel station from our room. That's pretty nice. Everybody's happy that, you know, they got Jack back, but it's kind of messed up. That's pretty useful. Although I suspect most of our missions will be here. Damn, that's a lot of map opened up. There's still that up there. And quite a bit to the west. Definitely feels like we're not even close yet. Alright, who do we want to talk to? Mary Beth needs to speak with me. Well, let's do that. Since those are our, I guess you could call them main missions. Okay. I have a letter.
My dear Arthur, I hope this letter finds you well. I wanted to thank you for your help with Jamie. He and Daddy are still arguing, but I understand that Jamie is thinking about going back to college. Whatever happens, I believe you saved his life, and we are all truly grateful. Oh, Arthur, I have made such a mess of my life, time and again. Why can I not change and be the woman I want to be? Why couldn't you change and be a man and put down all those fantasies that shroud your judgment? Life is very confusing, and I see now that I am not very good at it. I'm afraid we've got ourselves into another mess. It's not my fault, but I need your help. I'm staying at the Hotel Grand in Saint Denis. Oh, Arthur, I know it is wrong to ask you, but I have nobody else, and for what we once had together, I beg of you, even though...
Do we be good guy Arthur still? Or just don't even worry about it? It is an optional mission.
How have you been, Arthur? Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Get out of here.
No problem.
Drunk.
Hi, Arthur.
Hello, Mary Beth.
Oh, how are you, Arthur?
Fine. How are you?
Well, I'm well, I think. It's been quite a run we've had, but But we're still alive.
So, no regrets?
Regrets for what?
Well, for joining this band of maniacs.
If you're a girl without means in this world, life is very scary. You boys cared for me before no one cared for me. Well, life weren't very nice, Arthur. Not after Mama got typhoid, and that was a long time ago.
Sure.
What about you? I heard you ran into that Mary girl.
Yep.
And?
Got me thinking how that all ended. Long time ago now.
What happened?
Well, she didn't love me enough, I guess. Or I wouldn't change.
Huh. Well, she was a fool then, Arthur.
Well, she put a lot of good years in on an outlaw. She definitely was a fool.
In these books, life seems so simple, but in reality, I can't make head nor tail of it.
Mr. Morgan! Mr. Morgan, we have a problem. A real problem. It's Tilly.
What?
She's been taken by them Foreman brothers she used to run with. Come along!
The Foreman brothers? What are they doing here?
Well, I don't know what they've been doing here, but I can tell you what they're going to be doing here. Dying.
Sure. Do we need more guns?
You and I can handle this, Arthur.
Where are we heading?
I'll tell you on the way. Just get going.
This Grimshaw ain't fucking around.
And quick.
She's in the roads?
No. She's at a place called Bradley's house, just west of there.
How do you know?
When we first got here, she told me she was worried that our camp was near a safe house that gang she ran with used from time to time.
And you told Dutch?
No. She spoke to me in confidence. I suppose I didn't think it would be a problem.
And now it is.
Oh, yes.
What do they want with her anyway? I think I saw one of the foremans hassling her and Valentine.
Yes.
Oh,
they probably
okay.
followed us down here. You don't know what happened? She killed one of them for good reason, but clearly they don't see it that way.
Tilly?
Yes. Young Tilly Jackson isn't as sweet and innocent as you might think. But like I say, she was defending herself. She
They don't
fled
care.
and fell in with us right after that. I just hope we can get to her in time.
It's not too far.
If they've touched a single hair on that girl's head, I will eviscerate the sons of bitches.
See? You do care, Miss Grimshaw.
Of course I care. About all of you fools. Some just require a firmer hand than others. You especially.
Thank you.
I swear half of you would just rot in your own filth if nobody kept you in check. Okay, I think that's the place up ahead.
Time to kill them all. Probably. As is tradition.
I think there's a guard.
I'll deal with him.
Whoa.
What you want? Kind sir, we're lost and in need of some help.
Get out of here.
Oh, I see that kindly face of yours, and I know that for the right inducement, a gentleman such as yourself could be mighty kind.
Now get out of here.
Oh, now you keep saying that. But you don't mean nothing by
I
it.
said.
You said your last word. Well, what do you
Damn.
want for? Get in there and find our girl.
What the hell?
Knock, knock. Good night.
Bastards off!
It's okay, Miss Tilly. Now, let's get you out of here.
I thought there was...
Yeah, it don't matter what you thought. It's okay. All right, let's go.
Oh, come along, miss. Thank you, both of you.
What happened?
It was Anthony Foreman. He thinks he owns me.
I remember. Where is he?
He went out hunting or something. There were 5 of them, I think.
Well, we killed those fellas there.
There they are.
Come on.
Tilly, grab that
So
gun.
it's time to go hunting
Anyone
again.
approaches, shoot him.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be just fine. Now catch that bastard. The one in front of the ball. Bring him back alive.
them! There, straight ahead. I saw him go through those bushes.
Try not to impale myself on the horse.
To regret what you did. They're heading down the hill to the water. You got it. Oh, there they are by the
So
shoreline.
Miss Grimshaw's not a very good shot. Taking a little too long for my liking.
Alright, I think that last one's the boss. Lasso him and we'll take him back to Tilly. Go on, rope that bastard. Don't kill him yet. I want Tilly to have the last word on this bastard.
She's got a mean streak, man.
Get him
I want to be on her bad side.
You stay the hell out of here.
Oh, he tried to long range lasso him.
I promise you don't want a war with me.
War with you? Who are you?
You don't know who you're dealing with.
I'm dealing with the guys about to get lassoed.
That's it. Now make sure you tie him up real good.
I'll kill you.
Make these nice and tight.
All right, you bring that bastard back to Tilly so we can all have a nice little chat. I'm gonna head over there now to check she's okay.
With pleasure.
I'll take his horse. He won't be needing it no more.
This could get bumpy. Come on.
It's a cool looking horse.
You have the first idea what you're getting into.
Oh.
I'm Anthony Foreman.
Well, thanks for the introduction, Anthony. Is that Foreman with an A? I want the Undertaker to spell it right.
Funny. Shut the hell up. Funny bastard. Who are you running with?
She didn't tell you?
She didn't tell me nothing. This rope is cutting into me.
Don't feel so good when you're the one tied up, does it?
She killed my bastard. She killed my goddamn cousin.
Just punch him at random.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be seeing him soon enough.
What are you, pal? All right, damn it.
Gotta go get those in while I can. Especially if Tilly's gonna kill him. I wonder if this horse is any good.
All right. Here's your man.
Bring him here. Dump him on the ground here. I want to get a good look at this monster.
So he's still alive then?
Chucks him.
Yes.
You see this girl? You leave her alone.
She killed my cousin.
Your goddamn cousin had it coming, Anthony Foreman!
I don't care if she shot your daddy and cooked your mama for breakfast. She's mine. She ate yours.
You know, a friend of mine, he always says, revenge is a fool's game. Now, you want all your boys dead? She had her reasons.
We was family, Tilly Jackson.
You Foreman boys ain't no kind of family I want.
Kill him, Arthur.
You want that?
I want him to go away and tell the remaining of his cousins and the clowns he rides with to leave me alone.
Now, you think you can do that, Anthony? Or should I slit your throat and just save us all the bother?
I'll leave you alone. History is done.
History is never done.
Kind of hard to
It's your
believe
call, Arthur.
when a guy's under
But I'll
duress.
slit his throat.
Go on.
We'll be nice guy.
Let's get you home. Yeah.
Now get out of here.
Let's go check out this horse. Ow. Hey. Can I try to calm the horse? No?
Let's go. Easy there.
I just want to see your stats.
Whoa, easy. Yeah.
That's all I really want to see. This could be a quality horse, you never know. Or we could sell it. Let's do that. Maybe the, Alright then. Guess not.
Damn.
Where's my regular horse? All the way back at camp. Feels bad, man. I don't have a stable close either. That's unfortunate. Well, let's go into town. Pick up the stagecoach. So I think that's about our only option here.
How do you do, sir?
Yep, that's the word in town.
I thought I recognized
No more
you.
trouble now.
Hello again.
You hear me?
Alden.
Well, quite the price tag on little old you.
Yeah, let's pay it all.
Expensive business, this life of crime.
Thanks, partner.
How do you do?
Just so I don't happen to wander into an area that's gonna get me killed. Alright. Where's our camp? It's at Shady Bell. Saint Denis is over here. Well, it's not really doing us much at all. So can this take me to a waypoint? Nope. Okay. Let's see. What's this kind of a crappy set of circumstances here? We have no way to get, we have like no reliable way to get back to our camp. What else can we do? Could steal a horse.
Let's get back and do some great work.
Oh, heavens.
Sorry,
Forgot
Alden.
Something?
Should show me on the map. Is there a stable in Saint Denis? Let's find out. Yes, we do have a stable. Okay, we can go there. Or we can just take the coach.
Thank you.
I think that's our path. Really had to think there for a minute. It's like, how can we reliably get back to our camp without a horse?
All right, this is you. Appreciate.
Alright, so we need to go to the horse stable to summon our horse. Or buy a new one for that matter. May as well take a peek while we're there.
Homes for the blind.
So our stamina's been, the core of it's been fortified quite a bit.
Welcome, stranger.
Bye!
Well, we can retrieve our Shire, or let's see what we have. The Arabian seems all around. Elite handling. I'm probably gonna regret this, but that's okay. Didn't even say whether a male or female. It's an Arabian. There we go. Simple enough. Alright, that's my main horse. Upgrade.
Did you notice that weird smell around here? I've no idea where it's coming from. Real fine saddles here.
Is this going to do anything for me? No.
Howdy.
Yeah, those other horses are cheap.
Goddamn government. Remember to rest that horse sometimes.
Yeah, that's it, boy.
You said it.
Good handling horse so we don't ram into trees and stuff like that. Hopefully. This will be the horse that I get killed. Naturally, I haven't done it yet, so we'll probably end up getting this horse killed. $1,000 horse. Do we want to go do a mission for Mary or no? I usually go by what's closer. We'll divert a little bit from the path of doing just story missions and nothing else. However, I'm going to take a very quick break. I've been at it for an hour and a half already, so this will be the halfway point for the broadcast. So I'm going to get up, move around, stretch my legs, probably get some water, all that, and I should be back in less than 5 minutes. Alright, back to it. We're gonna divert from the main story for just a moment to do a side mission since we're in Saint Denis. Really curious to see how this horse does in like open land. It's almost too fast to handle. Like I said, I'm gonna be super paranoid about it just because I feel like I'm gonna run into something like a rock at high speed and almost hit that guy as he's crossing the street.
Arthur! Arthur! Up here! You came!
Yeah, I came. So, what do you need?
Wait there! I'm coming straight down!
Everybody's just looking at him.
Arthur,
Hello, Mary.
you came.
Sure. Whenever you call for me, I'll come.
Oh, Arthur.
What's wrong?
Daddy.
Your father? I'm a bigger fool than I even thought.
I'm begging you, Arthur. I know Daddy was not kind to you, but surely you cannot hate a man for the sin of loving his daughter and wanting better for her than
Than me?
than the choices you make.
What choice did I have? Did I ever have?
Oh, I know. You had to live by your code. But your code is... well, it's not right.
Has your way been right, Mary? With you? And Jamie joining a bunch of crazies? And hypocritical daddy with his drinking and whoring and gambling? Huh? Is that what a pure life has gotten you? Begging me for help?
Oh, Arthur. Be kind to me. Please.
Sorry.
I should have asked someone else.
Real smooth, Arthur. Real
I'm
smooth.
the best guy you know at frightening decent people.
It wasn't that I didn't love you, Arthur. You know that. Oh, Arthur. We were so very young. Think how different life could have been.
Yeah, I think about it. A lot. It all seems so long ago and far away now.
Will you help me try to save Daddy?
Come along, Dan. Where are we going? What's the old lovable patriarch been up to now?
Oh, Arthur, you know sarcasm is beneath you. He's been gambling and drinking and other things.
Oh, the filthy rotter. Where can we find him?
He said he was going down to the Theodore Eckhart stables. Something about a horse. It's down by the water in the warehouse district near the train yard.
Come on, then.
Don't be a pompous ass, Arthur. It doesn't suit you.
Oh, should I leave that to Daddy?
Leave Daddy alone. He suffers enough.
Well, I suppose I can take some consolation in that.
No, Arthur. I should have ran away with you years ago.
Well, you wouldn't.
No, I didn't. But... well... I don't know.
I don't think it'll turn out.
So what do you think he's up to?
I'm not sure. He keeps saying it's a disgrace a man of his standing has to ride around on some old nag.
Standing? He's usually falling down.
Arthur. He wasn't always this way, but it has got worse. He's drinking and gambling more than ever, pawning things off left and right, mixing with bad people. I'm just scared for him.
Don't worry too much. Whatever it is, we'll work it out.
I didn't have to go too far for that. Alright, who do we have to shoot?
What's wrong?
Wasn't long enough of a ride to use the cinematic camera.
This is the place.
Anytime I've used it, like, I've gotten stuck using it before.
Let me go in and see what kind of a state he's in.
Yeah, I just bought a $1,000 horse. Sure. not using the horse as the bumper.
Scream if you need any help.
Very funny.
You can't stand there.
What, in the street?
Yes, in the street.
Is it your street?
Just get out of here.
Why?
I said, just get out of here.
Listen, partner. I'm waiting on a lady. She's a fine lady. She's just gone inside. If I wasn't waiting on this lady, you'd be dead already. But if you continue to irritate me, I'll kill you. I make my apologies to the lady. It's your call.
Oh, I didn't mean nothing.
Never been so demeaned in my life. Apology accepted. Oh, wait
daughter.
right there.
I have half a mind to kill you myself.
Daddy.
No.
Oh, Daddy, please, come home. You're tired, Daddy, tired
I
and
have no
unwell.
such thing. You get away from me. You head home. I insist upon it. Leave me be.
It's clearly in a fine
Damn
state.
nuisance. Excuse me, partner. Still as charming as ever, I see.
Oh, Arthur, he's up to no good. We better follow him.
Okay.
This way.
I don't think the drunk guy's gonna really spot us. Maybe I'm wrong.
He went around the corner.
Wow, astute observation, Mary.
Hey, stop a second. You're too close.
Arthur Morgan looks like the Macho
Why are
Man.
you going that way?
We'll just follow the smell.
Arthur, come on. He just went between those crates.
She seems to know a lot about surveillance.
Come here, quick.
Mind where you go. Mind where you go. Sorry?
Do you think he saw us?
I don't think so.
What did you say to me? I didn't say a thing insulting.
I'll wipe that goddamn smirk clean off your face.
Ain't you a little old for brawling, mister? Damn you!
Can we elbow drop the drunk guy? I mean, it's her father, so...
He's heading across the road.
You know, this is kind of fun.
He'll hear you. You could have cleaned yourself up a bit.
I didn't realize I was here to impress anyone.
Wonder if she always says that, or it's based on the giant
He
beard.
just went left down that alleyway. What's he doing?
Let's go find out. Don't say I never show you a good time.
I'm just glad you're here. Where are you going?
What do you mean, where am I going?
What's he doing?
CT Top.
What do you think he's doing?
Well, he's either waiting for a woman of dubious morals or he's trying to sell something.
So, Ashton, you got the money?
Seems he's selling something.
Have you got the brooch, Mr. Gillis?
Yes. Here.
Here's the money.
Making back alley deals.
That is beautiful.
It's a family heirloom.
That was Mother's
Family for
brooch.
Not any longer, Mr. Gillis. Enjoy the money. And should you need any more, I can offer you a loan at a very reasonable rate of interest.
No, thank you. I've heard what happens to folks who take loans from you.
Reasonable return.
It's just a brooch. At least he didn't get himself killed.
You don't understand. Mother left it to me. You sold my mother's brooch? How could you?
You!
That's theft.
Oh, speaking of thieves, I see you found your outlaw again.
Hello, sir. Have you been well?
Daddy, how could you?
Mary, wait here. I'll go get the brooch.
Don't hurt anyone, Arthur.
He'll probably kill someone. Oh, would you like?
Hey, you, Ashton! Hold her right there!
How's that guy booking it?
God damn it. Hey! Stop that coach!
The hell, horse? Come on. You're supposed to come running.
Yep.
Hey, at this rate, we should catch him.
Stop that damn coach!
Swear I will not kill anyone. That means I can kneecap him, right?
You stop right now!
I don't want to murder your driver, but I will.
What the hell?
Goodbye. What? Why did you get off it?
Did Gillis put you up to this?
Yeah.
I bought that brooch fair and square. You can't do this!
It'd be amazing if you could just kneecap him. He'll live.
Whoa, whoa,
Let me go!
I mean, why couldn't we just buy it back?
You're making a big mistake!
Get out of there!
Get out.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. It's just a brooch.
I want that brooch. It wasn't Gillis's to sell.
I bought it fair and square.
How much do you want for it?
I guess I could give it to you for $100.
That's fine.
Here.
Here, take the damn thing. Crazy son of a bitch. You don't know who you're messing with. Somebody's gonna pay for this.
Not gonna be me. I mean, I suppose we could have beat him for it, but I feel like that might get back to me somehow. Did the honorable thing and bought it back.
I don't know.
You want me to go find him again?
Not really.
Let's take a walk.
take you to the trolley.
Thank you.
Yeah, got you your brooch back.
I won't ask.
Probably best not.
All we did was intimidate the guy.
Hey. What are you doing now? Right this moment?
Why'd you ask?
Well, I was wondering if you wanted to do something. Head to the theater, perhaps.
Sure, let's do that.
Theater?
The
Me?
theater.
Sure, why not?
It'll be fun, Arthur. Let's go to the Relure. They have the strangest acts.
Strangeness I can handle. It's the normal business of life. I can't seem to get a grip on.
You and me both, Arthur. Oh, I've missed you.
Don't start.
You're an idiot, but you'll always be my friend.
Well, of course I'm your friend, but
It's got friend
you
zone,
ain't
man.
always fair with me.
If I was fair with you and a good person, I'd have had you hanged a long time ago.
Well, that's true.
So, shut up and act like a gentleman, or at least try to for once in your brainless life.
You're not a very nice woman, Mrs. Lynn.
Well, look at the company I keep.
I know, it's quite dreadful, isn't it?
Damn.
It's sort of beautiful, in a gaudy and tasteless way.
It's the only way I know.
Thank you.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that.
I'm sure. You silly man. Come on, let's go find our seats.
I thought they weren't gonna let him in for a second.
How about here on the right?
Sure.
After you.
Totally packing, you know, multiple firearms, a bandolier. So I wonder if I end up leaving this.
And thank you for that thunderous applause. I am Aldridge T. Abington, the greatest assembler of entertainment since Nero himself. Do not doubt. As a child, when I walked the horse manure-covered streets of Saint-Denis, I never dreamed of the stir I would create in this locality.
Just starting or not?
Are you in a rush,
Greatest
Arthur?
show ever assembled.
Might have to wait this out.
Prepare for the grandest excitement of your curiosity. Fire.
Yes, this is the pre-Sundance Festival.
I encourage any of you to dabble in all three if you have a settled aversion to manual labor as I do. For entertainment is a gift that will see you through the winter better than any packed larder or root cellar full of canned goods. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a truly stunning musical performance to the stage, Miss Robin Koninsky!
This better be worth it.
Thank you for joining us. Now let's
Her
talk
dress
a
isn't
little
even
bit
like
about
fully
this
drawn
place
in.
we all love called Saint-Denis.
Like their faces look kind of muddy. Freebird followed by November Rain, please.
They come from Road Strawberry and Valentine, singing a song and drinking wine across Bayou Swamp and
Well,
over
that's
the
pretty
sea.
good.
We're heading down to Saint-Denis. If your wagon is broke, get to the blacksmith shop. Don't worry yourself with planting a crop. The girls are wearing a brand new gown. We're heading to the Saint-Denis town. Carpetbaggers, coal miners, and
The thing that they actually got somebody to,
and let off that yoke. Pretty young things say,
you know, sing this or whatever.
in the parlors and brothels of
Like,
Saint-Denis.
was this necessary?
The whistle just blew. The train
Can I make my guy? Can I make Arthur do jazz hands? Probably not. All I can do is cheer or heckle.
But can't you see? I'd rather live in Saint Denis. Yes, I'd rather live in Saint Denis. So draw your money, come see your
Is it almost over? I hope.
in old Saint Denis. Yes.
It sucks.
Hey, come on, let's get out of here.
Flawless.
Oh.
Perfect.
Okay.
Oh,
Sure, if you
I
want.
see you.
Reckon we've seen the best of it.
Tones, right? Yeah.
That's all we're sitting through.
All right, you better take me to the trolley now, Mr. Morgan.
Of course.
Quite ridiculous, but shame we couldn't stay longer.
Sorry.
I really wonder if that she always says it or that's just how it is.
My life wasn't supposed to. Oh. Is it too late for us, Arthur?
I can't lie to you. I'm a wanted man, Mary. If anyone close to me, well, they're wanted too, and I can't have you wrapped up in there. But it's coming to an end. This time it really is.
Run away with me, Arthur. Run away right now and don't look back.
I want to. More than anything, I want to. But I've got some people I need to take care of. Once they're free, then I'm free. Then I can disappear.
But Arthur...
If we're gonna run away anywhere, we'd need money. Soon, I'll have some.
I know you won't run away.
Feels bad.
But it's a pretty dream.
Very pretty. But I will, once I get some money. I had some. But then some fool got it trapped into a town that I can't go back to. That's another story.
I'll write you.
Yeah.
Alright, that might have been kind of pointless. Yeah, I'll text you, and then she just ghosts. Braithwaite Manor burned to the ground? I may or may not have been a part of that. The place is so bright. Can almost do parkour. Alright, let's get back to some real missions, I think. Oh. Killed our stamina. Forgot Arthur's not Jason Bourne. Here, have a chocolate bar. There's horses on the damn other side of... Oh, shit. Oh, well. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go back to the stable. I'm glad I looked. I thought the horse was just on the other side of the town. That's the second time the game has left me without transportation. And the difference between something like this and GTA is that they remember. Made with real cocaine. Alright. So much realism, and then, boom, teleporting horse.
Friday night, I lose half. Come on. Fight me. Anything. Buonasera.
Alright, let's see what Hosea has for us.
Please. You. Yeah. Please.
Oh.
Please.
Oh, you get nothing. That was a nice pop in for that character. Just appeared out of thin air. Get a job? What? Arthur's not a man for jobs. He's a man of action. It sounded like I was getting slaughtered back there. Oh, the guy asking for a coin. Right.
Who's there?
I wonder if, like, usually you get two options when you're dealing with other people. You can either, you know, say hi to them or antagonize them. I wonder if he would say something like that. Why did we stop?
Hosea?
Hey, Arthur.
Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party, we sure as shit better clean up a little.
So we're doing this?
Oh, yeah. Old friend Dutch Van der Linde's finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old
Lovely
Senor
party.
Bronte, that
Shame I
horrendous
wasn't
snake,
invited.
has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
You son of a bitch.
Do you have the time? Just punch them in the face as soon as they go and look at their watch.
We are ridiculous. Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There can be fine pickings.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
I like the pre-gaming approach.
Gentlemen, Luca, I'm afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident.
There's coat check,
Luca
and then
here will
there's
take
gun
you to
check.
Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen. This way, please, gentlemen. Senior Bronte will be so pleased that you made it.
We are honored to be here.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Come on, this way.
Why couldn't I get a top hat like Dutch?
It's a beautiful evening it shall be. Mr. Bronte is a very good friends with the mayor. Good evening, Pierre.
Senor Napoli?
As long as the mayor behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Jose, Bill, you join the party. We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Don't go to parties with metal detectors.
We'll meet you out in the balcony when you're done.
Sure, it feels safe inside. What about people waiting outside with guns? They know you ain't got one. It's never a good idea to check your guns at the door, though. Just means something bad's gonna happen.
Ah, the angry cowboys, you arrived. And you've washed per la prima volta questo mese, senza dubbio.
This is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something. Although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war, and a hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows, this self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
None taken. None taken! All these vulgar people, they hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Oh, we're gonna kill Bronte at one point.
But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. Well, there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you, as a guest, yes, as my guest, bah, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Ok, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono.
Definitely killing him one day.
If you'll kindly follow me.
What the hell is he locking the door for?
Gentlemen, enjoy your evening and welcome once again to Saint Denis. Ciao, ciao.
Gentlemen, let's go ingratiate ourselves.
Good evening.
Ma'am!
What? Who are you yelling at?
Okay. Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble. And steal nothing unless it's information.
Of course. Jose, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends.
Alright, the mayor had top hat, sideburns, and glasses.
Glass of champagne, sir?
Get my bloody drink, will you? A small one. Just big enough for me to swim lengths in, you know?
Yes, madam.
You know,
I mean, modern art is all very well, but my daughter could do better.
oh, you're not such a Philistine as all that, Marie.
How was the show? I heard you went.
Outrageous. These dances. Well, if that's French culture for you, sign me up for French lessons.
Gentlemen, I hope
would you like
Oh, found him.
what?
to see you again.
Lemieux, this intellectual here was just insulting me regarding the Redskins.
I did no such thing. But, Mr. Lemieux,
Just walks into place.
I suggested that all of
Convenient.
us as Americans had a duty to take care of people living in this land. And that extends to Saint Denis.
It ain't complex, Lemieux. And only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy.
Sipping my champagne here.
Now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk. Yeah, what say you and me cool off?
Oh, hello.
Get your hands off me.
Alright, so much for keeping it subtle.
Sit down and calm down. Count to 1,000. Then you can rejoin the party.
He was supposed to stay there for that conversation, but it kind of walked away. Don't mind me as I just rejoined the circle.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
The mayor.
Allegedly.
That's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. The rider?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
Oh, my lord, they're fantastic.
Excuse me, brother. Monsieur, please. Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come in silence in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall? Yes. Find out what. Sure.
So Cornwall knows what kind of people Dutch and the gang are. Especially since we robbed him not once but twice. Two straight missions with tailing people.
No problems? Everything's fine. We have the place well secured.
Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering about and reading whatever he likes.
We're watching him and his men like hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Turner.
Follow Fagin. This is not Siphon Filter.
Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later. Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Jip and beat him. We'll not have
What?
standard slip in this house. Have you lost your mind?
Don't mind me.
Have you lost your mind? Come here.
Totally not being weird and creepy and
Look at me.
traipsing around.
Look at me. Who do you think you are? This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. The standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
This guy deserves to get slapped in the face. I was say there was that door that he locked. Is that this?
No, that's it. Guards! Guards! We have an intruder.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to go knock him out. I misinterpreted.
Hey,
Didn't have quite the
is everything taken
enthusiasm
care of? The
that
telephone, it keeps ringing. The mayor said you were
that
silent.
GoldenEye does when he calls for a guard.
You cannot be in here, sir. Let me show you out.
Marie!
All right. I walked right by that dude last time, and nobody cared. The stealth missions are kind of weird. And by stealth, it means shoot him with an arrow. Yeah.
Hey,
You know, I wish I could. Like,
is everything taken
hey,
care of?
you
The
don't see
telephone,
me.
it
I'm
keeps
just
ringing.
standing here
The mayor
awkwardly.
said you will sign later. Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Jip and beat him. I will not have standards slip in this house. Have you lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Who do you think you are? This area is not meant
Stealth
for the
Arthur.
likes of you. You know this. The standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
Being completely honest, yeah, the type of game this is doesn't quite mesh up with this, but I guess it serves a purpose for pacing. What you doing in there, buddy? It's just
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting.
let's take the time to read the address, you know, everything while we're at it. Out loud, for that matter.
think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. Arthur? Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
What did you find out?
There's plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab some of it. A big bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
A city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave, that could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game. Come on.
High stakes poker's probably not the way to go. Oop, I don't want to skip it.
Here comes Lenny. All right, let's get in. Go home.
I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Anybody see you take this?
I don't think so.
I might have an idea. Let me think on it.
Another one of Dutch's schemes that will inevitably go wrong. Seems to be the trend. Every time we rob something, the wrong person gets word of it.
Interesting times.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Hosea is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law reacts.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylor's.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear. We are almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay.
So which one are we gonna hit, I wonder? Or all of them? Sure, if I tried to jump from there, it would be bad. Alright. So... Saint Denis it is. I thought he was gonna walk right into Lenny as he left. Thought this was fast travel, not watch a cutscene while we travel. Dutch mentioned that the gang might be able to help Evelyn Miller with lobbying officials in Saint Denis on behalf of Rains Fall, the Native American chief. Let's go to that one.
What I give for a horse as fine as that.
Guy just complimented me on my horse. So if you steal from people, you can have a nice horse as well.
And learn all you can about our wonderful approach to religion.
Excuse me.
Of course, we sent Charles.
Hey, do I know you?
Mr. I believe we've met.
We have?
At that ghastly party.
Oh, Evelyn Miller.
Unfortunately so, Mr.
Arthur Morgan, at least sometimes.
Can I say something rude?
Sure.
The mayor thinks you robbed him. To be clear, he wasn't very upset about it. He rather liked you.
Okay.
Do you, well, I mean to say, can you steal things?
Is there a reason you're asking me to incriminate myself, Mr. Miller?
Well, I'm sorry. Have you met? This is Rains Fall, a great chief, and his son, Eagle Flies.
Gentlemen?
Yeah, we saw you in the wagon train, crossing the river at Cumberland Falls. And at the party, you were upstairs.
You have great powers of observation.
Yes, my people, if we are even a people anymore. We've fought hard. We've made peace treaties, and those treaties were broken. And we've been moved and punished and moved.
I'm sure.
And now I am told we are to be moved again.
Clearly contravening the peace treaty signed 3 years ago.
This will lead to war.
No, my son, it will not. We cannot fight another war. They have got stronger, and we have become far weaker, Mr. Morgan.
It's bad business.
It's to do with oil. I know it is, but I need the proof. I believe there were some prospectors who were on their land a few months ago who have filed reports with Leviticus Cornwall and the state government claiming huge reserves of oil under their land.
So, you want me to try and steal it?
Obviously they can't. And even more obviously, I would be useless. Listen, I realize that it is a ridiculous request, but we're very desperate.
Now, I'm not a do-gooder, Mr. Miller. Gentlemen, I'm very sorry for your predicament, but I'm a working man. I got problems of my own.
We will pay you very handsomely, Mr. Morgan.
How much?
I told you, they're all mercenaries.
There's a price on my head in 2 states, my friend. The government doesn't like me any more than it does you. Like you, I've been running for as long as I can remember. And like you, my time here is nigh on done.
We understand, and we will pay.
Thank you.
You meet my son in a couple of days near Citadel Rock, just west of the oil fields.
Okay.
We are very grateful for your help.
Gentlemen, that appointment with the senator. We should head over there.
It's a waste of our time. And his.
We must try everything. Come along.
Chief's very much the pacifist in this situation.
Hello, Mr. Miller. The counselor wants to apologize. He can see you now.
We've been waiting I don't know how long.
Or next month, if you'd like to reschedule.
Come. Perhaps the senator won't mind waiting.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, boy. Bonjour.
So are we on a mission or no? No. All right, let's go see what Josiah has for us. probably be the last mission I do, well, depending on timing.
Move! Animal, what is wrong with you?
Excuse me, sir. Can I bother you for a minute of your time?
You cannot.
Mother Nature, she's always fair to me, unlike some folks.
I'll just leave our horse there.
I can't prove it, but the...
Ah, there you are, dear boy.
Yes, here I am.
Well, we're going to need to get you smartened up a bit.
Why?
Well, you can't play at the tables on a Lanahasi riverboat looking like this.
You can't?
Not if you want to fit in so well that no one will realize you're there to rob the place. Now, come on.
Are we still doing that?
Of course. We're going to fix you up so fine no one will notice a thing.
Hopefully they're not going to force me to shave.
Yes, my friend here is in need of a new suit. We are playing on the riverboat this evening.
Make this gentleman look like the Duke he really is. It was the English's fault his grandfather had to emigrate. A bitter and jealous people. You can see the aristocrat in his profile. The heavy brow
I don't have a choice.
from all the inbreeding.
Might I suggest the fine three-piece town suit, sir? Perfect for the occasion, I'd say.
Well, it's free.
A very good choice, sir.
Come on, let's get you to the barber.
Sure.
Good luck tonight, gentlemen.
Herr Strauss has scoped the whole thing out. It's quite ingenious, actually.
What is?
The action he has planned. Indeed, it's not much of an action at all. You play cards and win. And you're going to bet very big and flamboyantly while you win. And everyone's going to think you're some new money from the oil fields come to lay it on thick.
So I don't have any choice but to win.
All the while, Herr Strauss will be signaling you in your line of sight. When you bust the place, they'll take you upstairs to pay you off. And that is when Javier comes in, and you take whatever you want.
You don't think they might see an armed Mexican coming into the safe with me?
Sure, they might, but perhaps not. You will see.
The suspense is killing me.
Oh, don't be so jaded. We both know this is just the kind of innocent fun you thrive on.
Well, after the past couple of months, armed robbery don't seem such an innocent pastime.
No, but we, you, all of us, will be done here soon.
I hope so.
Come on.
I wonder if I can just not do anything with this.
My good man, could you smarten up my dear hick friend here? This unlikely fellow has made himself a fortune in the oil fields and learned himself not a lick of manners or gentlemanly deportment.
I think we might have to go with that one.
Well, very good, sir.
No, it's not good. Not good at all. Not if they're going to let him play big at the tables tonight.
Or that.
Make him look like a prince, sir.
Oh wait, we got more. Hold on. Some of these are ridiculous. I kind of like the first one that I looked at. Stick with that one. Can't sacrifice the beard. Let's do hair.
Tom's mom threw him out. She said she'd rather keep the dog. Could have seen that coming a mile away. Well then.
Bald. I think it makes him look more ridiculous that way, though. Or he just pomade the hair. Let's do that.
There, very smart.
Come on, let's get to the docks. I've arranged some transportation.
High rolling now.
Hope you have a successful evening, gentlemen.
George, to the Grand Corrigan, please.
Grand Corrigan, sir.
Well, look at you. From Toad to Prince.
Yeah, this is a bit much, ain't it? The coach?
We can't whinny up there on horses like a bunch of countrified yokels. You're brash oil man. Money to burn. Which reminds me, no shuffling and mumbling. Puff your chest out. Get outside yourself.
Yeah, all right, all right. This ain't Hamlet. So, who's a mark? Is he all right, by the way, the driver?
Oh, yes, don't worry. George and I go way back. It's a man called Desmond Blythe. Made a fortune in hosiery of all things. Likes to play fast and always keep some extra collateral in the safe upstairs.
So, if Strauss is sitting behind him, how does he know what cards I got?
He won't. But the dealer has recently become a very good friend of mine.
Another one.
Don't worry, Arthur. We're all the authors of our good fortune. He'll make sure you get the right cards.
What could possibly go wrong?
Indeed.
And what money am I playing with?
Don't worry. That has all been arranged. Your chips will be waiting for you.
Got it all set up.
Ah, there she is. Come on.
Okay.
So they're not actually letting me gamble.
Leave any weaponry here. They'll search us when we get on. George, we'll collect these from you later.
Very good, sir.
Thank you, George.
Good luck, sir.
Oh, he had way more than a revolver.
Now remember what I said, Arthur. Everyone is the author of his own good fortune.
Yes, yes, believe me, I heard every word.
Watch Strauss, listen to the dealer, and this should be a very lucky night. There they are. Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you. Arthur, you remember this pair of boys we met in New York? Come on, gentlemen. Champagne is on dear old Arthur. He's rich as can be and feeling luckier than a turkey that survived Thanksgiving.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, dear boy.
So, at least when you're targeting like that, flicking the right stick switches between targets, which I may have missed in combat. If that works, that'd be great.
I'm afraid we require all patrons to hand over their guns.
I don't have any.
Time. The tables await.
I'll go find myself a change of clothes.
Okay.
You seem unsure.
Robbing a heavily armed riverboat without a gun tends to bring out the self-doubt in me.
These people are virtually idiots. This is simple stuff. Now have a good time, but don't lose too much money or your wife is going to kill me.
Whatever you say.
Now where can I get a cocktail?
Are you joining us?
Good evening, evening, gentlemen. Arthur Callahan. Sorry I'm late. I had some unfinished business at the bar.
Desmond Blythe. Evening. Not to worry. Welcome to the game, Mr. Callahan. Okay, gentlemen, let's play.
I hope you're a player. Been too many cowards at these tables recently. Nothing less dignified than a man afraid to lose a little money.
Look at this! Chips already stacked up waiting for me. I like this joint already.
We aim to please, sir.
So, how are we all fared?
Strauss says fold.
If we all fared the same in life now, where would the fun be?
Quiet.
Wait, not Desmond Blythe, the hosiery king. I should have brought my other wallet.
Not my preferred title, but yes, you should have.
Yep, wouldn't have had anything.
To hell with it. Here we go, then.
Whoa.
Hello, my ladies.
Not me, or else we're gonna have
Mr. Blythe
words.
wins with 3 queens.
Better not be calling me a hoe.
Goodbye, gentlemen. I guess it's just you and me now, friend.
Yes, it is.
That was convenient.
Time to see if you're really the man you seem to think you are.
Likewise, Mr. Blythe.
So, what business are you in, Mr. Callahan?
Cheating at cards.
I'm an oil man, for my sins.
Funny. I haven't heard of you.
Oh, you will. You know, I thought about getting into hosiery, but...
Yeah, okay.
I just look better in a suit.
I would stick to oil, Mr. Callahan. I don't think you have a future on the stage.
You sound just like my wife.
Keep betting.
Yeah, I'm gonna race.
Call.
I mean, pocket queens is pretty good.
Sorry to do this to you, but I have no choice. All in.
That was a yes. Alright.
Call. Interesting. They're cowgirls.
Shit.
That was simple enough. I thought I was actually gonna have
That's my
to,
luck,
you know,
hell.
do
That
stuff
you
there.
done?
Done?
Bust. Or, you got something else to play with.
Meaning?
Well, I heard there was some big boys on this boat. Maybe that's not you. No offense.
Sit your hillbilly ass down.
Why?
I got a watch.
Look at you.
An expensive one. Real fine. Swiss. A Reutlinger, no less. It's in the safe upstairs. It's worth more than you.
Okay.
It's worth more than you. Those are some words.
As you wish.
So, you must know Leviticus Cornwall, big oil man like you.
Of course, we've crossed paths. I was fortunate enough to tour a little operation of his up in New Hanover.
Let's not waste any more time here. All in.
Don't worry, sir. Everyone is the author of his own good fortune.
It says yes.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Pair of kings.
Very good, but not good enough.
Shit. Uh-oh. Yes, you little beauty.
Hard lines, Mr. Blythe. Mr. Callahan wins with an ace-high diamond flush.
River to diamond.
Damn you! No offense.
None taken.
Well played, sir. Unlucky, Desmond.
Now, forgive my lack of discretion, but, where might I find this watch?
It's upstairs. Shall we go and have a look?
Why not?
Gentlemen.
Please, cash these out for me.
I started last week.
Good. Sure.
Javier totally,
You could escort us up to the office.
Yes, of course, sir.
totally not gonna row him.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Come with me, sir. You're having quite the night.
Yeah, so far.
I'm just waiting for this to go badly.
I cannot believe someone gave a greaser a job.
Oh, man.
We live in strange times.
Personally, I wouldn't trust one with a gun, but fear not. I've got my own little lawgiver right here.
Well, that's not fair.
Good.
He's not supposed to have a gun on board.
Next,
although it's probably his boat.
Hiring Negroes.
Yeah, I know.
I think you're going to like this watch, sir. I saw it earlier, and it really is a handsome piece. Foreign man.
I'm really wondering if this is going to be a setup.
Indeed.
Yeah, they definitely don't go lightly with the racism in this game.
Here we are.
But I guess those were the times.
Just give me 1 second, sir.
I hope Javier gun busts your face in right now. Kinda deserve it.
Don't reach for that gun.
Take his gun, Arthur.
I guess you were right. Only an idiot would give a greaser a gun. Idiot, huh?
Well, now we just fired a weapon on board.
Quick, clear the safe. Let's get out of here. Can't believe that asshole had another gun.
The view in here is looking pretty good.
That was kind of careless by Arthur.
A few thousand plus the watch.
Nice. Now let's get out of here. Come on. Let's go meet the others.
Sure.
I reckon we've only got a few minutes to get out of here.
Somebody would have heard the shot.
Was that a gunshot? It sounded like one. Come on.
And how exactly are we getting out of here?
I ain't too sure. This is what tends to happen when you leave Trelawney in charge of planning. Oh, garnish no meat. Probably involve us dressing up as dancing girls and carrying cannon off the side. Nice uniform, by the way.
Thanks. Give anyone a job these days. Anyway, we shouldn't give ourselves away till we know we need to. Maybe we could still blend into the crowd when it all goes crazy.
Which it surely will. To the bar, senor!
I hope you had fun, sir.
At the time of my life. You boys sure know how to put on a show.
That's wonderful. Ah, look, there's your friend.
A no good cheat, and I beg you to take back the insinuation.
There he is.
Now, don't be a sore loser, friend.
There's something I don't like about the pair of you.
There's
Hey,
plenty
he's
I
right.
don't like about you, but I have the good manners to keep my mouth shut.
There he is! Shoot that man!
Come on, Arthur!
That didn't take long. Oh, man.
This ends here. Where you think you're going now, huh?
Come on. Oh, I hit the chandelier.
Please tell me you got the money.
Where are they all coming from?
We need to get out of here.
Oh, how do you suggest?
I don't know. This ain't my show. Silly me. I clean forgot to bring my gun.
Damn it! We gotta go! Come on! What about the alligators?
Guess we're just swimming for it. Yet another con job goes horribly.
Well,
And we end up having to shoot
dull
people.
moment.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, how much did we get?
A few thousand, I think. Pretty good.
Yes, indeed.
And this watch, apparently it's worth a bunch. Swiss. A Reutlinger or something?
Nice watch. Yes, it's a Reutlinger, all right.
We'll give it back then. All right, come on, let's get out of here.
I mean, the same cycle has kind of repeated itself a few times. Get into a place, try to con people, and it backfires horribly. And then everybody learns, you know, who we are. Sadie has a mission for us, and okay, the natives as well. Sadie's way closer. We may as well do that. Probably like the most inconvenient location in terms of like all the camps and stuff. Just combing your way through the city since you can't just, you know, go right through it on your horse.
Look out!
Unless you run into something. So my one complaint, and maybe it's by design, is that everything seems to just devolve into a gunfight, no matter what it is. Like the gala that we were at earlier, that was the one thing that didn't involve somebody getting shot. I suspect a lot of the missions will go that way by the end, though. We are wanted men, after all. And in the Red Dead Redemption universe, things don't always end well for the protagonist. If you can call him that. No, I won't. Identify yourself, he says. Silly John.
Good work.
Good job, horse. Interestingly enough, if you go running at that bridge, it stops you.
To join the circus.
Huh? Circus? No.
Where'd your mother have to death?
How you doing, Mrs. Adler?
How are you? Been quite a journey since I joined you fellas.
Yes.
And now you and Dutch have joined high society. My lord above.
Yeah, it seems so.
I think my days in polite society are over.
Well, I just saw Bill Williamson at a party at the San Denise's mayor's house. If he can do it, anyone can.
You get any leads?
Yeah, I think so.
You know so, Arthur Morgan. Come on, we need to talk. Miss Adler, will you excuse us?
When you gonna let me come robbing with you, Dutch?
My lord, a few more like her, we could take over the whole world.
A If you're more like her, there wouldn't be much of a world left.
Yes, perhaps.
Now, the trolley bus station.
I went down there. I took a look at it. I think we can hit it.
I ain't never robbed in a city before.
Well, you leave the planning to me. You'll ride with me.
Always. Is it just you and me?
No, we'll need one more, I reckon.
I say Lenny.
Not Micah.
Well, that depends if you want a massacre or a payday.
No, I wish that there was something I could do to make the two of you get along better.
Well, that's easy. Make them change.
Very funny. What is that?
What the fuck?
What the hell have they done to me?
Look, there in the tree line.
Everybody take cover! O'Driscoll boys are coming!
Well, that didn't last long.
Women and children! Inside! Rest of you! Hold! Ground! They need help. Get down!
Alright, man. If you say so, Dutch.
Damn crap. Come on, damn Driscoll.
Safer up there.
Hold in here. Stay away from the window. Get inside, fast. Come on, quick. Don't let anyone back through that door.
All right,
Fall back to the house!
Damn! Damn!
that old house ain't gonna keep us out.
Oh, there.
What in God's name is going on?
Good. Now, everyone, I got this. Get these windows covered quickly. John, you take the windows over there. Charles, you take the side doors there. Arthur, you take the windows in the back. Go.
Alright, let's provision here. Need health, and we definitely need Deadeye. Be right with you.
Is everyone accounted for? Hey! I said is everyone accounted for?
Missed at least one of those. I think.
That's Mrs. Adler. She's still out there. Cover me.
Be one of their women.
Hold on, girl. Lady?
Oh, well, she's got things handled.
Lady? Why didn't
Sheesh.
you get inside?
And miss all this? Come on, Arthur.
Now we go back. We need you in the house, Mrs. Adler.
Oh, no, they don't.
They're boating in too. I was say, can I please aim? Who's, oh, I was gonna say, who the hell's left?
Cowards! We okay?
Well, that's another one of the gang, dude.
Except for Karen here. Poor kid. Mr. Swanson, would you take this boy and bury him someplace near, but not too near?
Of course. Charles, help me with the body. We need to get this place cleaned up. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw.
Already taking care of it. Come on now, work.
Colm O'Driscoll.
That man can really hate.
So can I, Arthur. So can I. We need to get moving. Away from here.
So we should start looking for another camp.
You ain't thinking big enough, Arthur. You ain't seeing the vastness of our problems and our opportunities.
I'm not sure I get you.
You will, son. You will. Meet me near the trolley station. We got work.
Shall we?
Yep.
Well, so much for things not devolving into gunfights. The ones at the end of Chapter 3 were pretty cool, though. I will say that.
He saved my life, and I could not save his. Mrs. Adler fought braver than any of us. She is driven by powerful forces I scarcely understand. That's what love has done to her, I guess.
How are things? Still breathing.
So I assume we're going to hit our last places in Saint Denis. So Dutch, and then we've got Eagle Flies up here. But, that being said, I think it's going to wait until the next time I stream. Maybe I can't save it. Hold on. Weird. I said I guess I had been finished up the animation. Anyway, with the holiday on Thursday, that would either put me at Friday, Saturday, Sunday, one of the days of the weekend. Haven't decided which one yet, but I'll update social media and stuff like that when I figure that out. But I'll just try and keep to my semi-normal cadence of 2 streams a week, yeah, at least. Anyway, we're fairly far into Chapter 4, although in terms of like the progression, actually, we're at 41%. Which I don't know exactly what that means. Is it 41% of the story, or is it 41% of all the missions that were available to us? I can't remember how Rockstar calculates it. But we're seeing where we're getting on in terms of escalation. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for lurking. Hope you're enjoying Red Dead Redemption 2 still. I am minus the, repeated shooting galleries, but comes with the territory. Still, very good game, in my opinion, and it's pretty cool what they've been able to do with it. Alright, that's all for me. Take care, have a good one, have a happy Thanksgiving, and see you in the next one.